So who is Douglas James, and should you buy any of his training products? That is the question that we will be answering in the video today. Stick around to the end of this video to find out. So who is Douglas James? He's a successful online marketer and sales expert that has grown many businesses and has a lot of successful students that have bought courses from him. He is an online marketer and entrepreneur that has created several courses about lead generation and online marketing. And he has many successful students that have bought a lot of his products. His trainings are mainly about local marketing or lead generation and using paid ads in order to get those leads. So lead generation is something that local businesses will pay a lot of money for, because if you're bringing them leads, if you're generating them leads, those leads turn into customers and then they make more money. So lots of local businesses are willing to pay for that. That's called local marketing or lead generation. Douglas James started out doing that, and then he decided that he was going to teach other people how to do that as well. So he does trainings where he teaches you how to create a local marketing agency, but rather than building a website and taking a bunch of time to make that website rank and get customers to it, he's showing you how to do it faster by just paying for ads to get people to those sites and get leads, and then you can charge your clients for those leads. So for you, building a local marketing business or agency, this is how it would work. First, you would find clients, so local businesses, to pay you for your services. And the way that you do that is that you either pay for some kind of software that will connect you to local businesses, or you just cold call local businesses, or you cold email them and you just send them things like, hey, let me do some marketing for you, and hope that they call you or email you back. So finding clients is the first thing that you have to do, which is not easy. It's very hard. Then you have to negotiate that with them and convince them to pay you for your services. You have to buy and run ads and create ads online that will work to get leads to your clients so that they will pay you. And then you have to do a lot of email marketing and follow up with clients in order to keep them happy. And how it works for the client is you'll post ads on Facebook and Google. So you'll pay for ads, post them online. Those ads generate leads, aka potential customers. You send those leads to the business, and the business owner basically pays you to rent those ads and keep the leads coming in. Usually a small local business will pay you around $500 to $1,000 per month. So that was the first course and training that Douglas James started selling. That's the way that he made a lot of his money. He had a lot of successful students with that business that started up their own local marketing agencies. And then after he made a bunch of money from that, he started creating other courses and trainings and online products. Another training that he created is called the High Ticket Experience, which is basically teaching you how to be a remote closer or a remote salesperson where you're closing high ticket deals over the phone. So customers are scheduling phone calls to see how much a high ticket course or coaching or training is going to cost. And you're the person on the other end of the phone who's telling them all about this training or high ticket course and hopefully closing the deal and selling them on that course, and then you get a commission for it. So that's another course that Douglas James is also offering now. It's one that's kind of out there with a whole bunch of other people selling the same thing. Like, one of those businesses is called Remote Closing Academy. I also did a review on that course as well. Basically, you're on the phone all day trying to close high ticket sales and then getting a commission for that. And then another course that he sells now is called the Industry Marketing Academy, which is basically, if you are a local business owner, this is showing you how to create your own funnels and generate leads and do your own marketing for yourself. And Douglas James also has a lot higher ticket coaching programs as well. I actually had a subscriber of mine recently comment on one of my videos about Douglas James and the fact that they got on a sales call and were told that it was going to be $24,000 for coaching with him. At one point, he had a basic Facebook ads course that he was selling for about $3,000, and that was his minimum priced online course. And then, like I said, I just had someone tell me that they were quoted $24,000 for his high ticket coaching. So the main thing I would say about Douglas James is that he started out with very reasonably priced online courses, and then he made a whole bunch of money from those. And I think he got maybe a little bit, I don't know what a nicer word for cocky is, but I think he maybe lost some humbleness. And so now he's just like, he's not going to deal with the lower ticket stuff. He's basically only selling his services for very, very high amounts of money now. So if you want to be trained or coached by anybody in Douglas James's team, it's going to be thousands and thousands of dollars, like $10,000 and up. One thing I will say is that back when he was selling his online education training.com course, which was his local marketing lead generation course for, I think it was, like I said, $3,000-ish. There was a lot of students who were doing really well and turning that into a local marketing agency that was successful. I actually personally know one of his students that did buy his course, went through it, and now has a successful local marketing agency where he makes in revenue about $100,000 per month. And then I'm not sure what his overhead is. You know, maybe he has employees that he has to pay and things like that, and then he has to pay for ads. So maybe his revenue is only $50,000 per month, but he's a real person that I talk to and know, and he went through Douglas James's lead generation course and is successfully running a local marketing business now. So if you are looking for a way to start a local marketing or lead generation agency, it might be worth getting on a phone call with him to see how much his training is these days. I'm really not sure. Or if you're interested in any of his other products or marketing services that he provides, you can go to thedouglasjames.net and take a look. All of his services and trainings and products that he provides are all on that website. So my final thoughts, the one thing that I would say about Douglas James is that if you don't have at least a few $1,000s in your bank account to invest into one of his courses or his services, then he's probably not right for you. He doesn't really do low ticket trainings anymore. So you got to have a little bit of money in the bank to work with him or to learn from one of his trainings. The other thing that I would say is that a couple years ago, he seemed really down to earth, and like he was really posting these like one-on-one student testimonials on his website where he was having real conversations with his students and stuff like that. He doesn't really seem to be doing a lot of that anymore. He's very like high ticket salesy now. He's gotten very like big, well-known, so he doesn't really have time to like deal with smaller people anymore, so to speak. So just keep that in mind. But overall, he's a trustworthy person, I think, an online marketer that's successful. He's not a fake guru, so his trainings have a lot of value. But again, they are very, very expensive. So just take everything. There are definitely really good online training courses that can show you how to make money online that don't cost $5,000 to $25,000. And I will link my favorite ones in the description below. I hope that you guys enjoyed this updated review on Douglas James today, and thanks for tuning in. I hope you choose today to get free.